Hello, let's rank the Stormlight Archive by POVs in the books. By the way, slight spoilers. Coming in at number 5 for me is Eshonai and Venli from Rhythm of War. Now, while this point of view is interesting, it gives us a lot more of the backstory into the Parshendi, a little bit more about the story of during the rise of Odium and the Fused. You get a lot of that backstory, which is really good, but it feels like maybe the backstory of another character. Maybe Moash, a little more in detail, I don't know. It just felt like, for me, there was something missing from Rhythm of War with those point of views. The number 4 POV for me is going to be Szeth from Wind and Truth. Now, while the background of Shinovar with the culture over there and grass and with the touching the stone, the spren, everything is very fascinating, it's very interesting, for me, it just felt a little too familiar because you're already following in Shinovar as Kaladin is discovering this area, and you're seeing that already from Szeth, so it felt very redundant to me. While I think Szeth was an amazing character, I felt like maybe then Kaladin's journey should have been different, but anyways, one of those things that just put this at number 4. The number 3 point of view character for me in the Stormlight Archive is going to be Shallan in Words of Radiance. Now, I feel like Shallan gets a lot of hate, but I think that her backstory is actually very interesting, and especially as you see from a child growing up, just every issue that is rising up within her, with her mental health, with the fact that she has 2 shards, or, 2 spren, it just gives a good glimpse into who she is in this book, which is a very amazing book, and so that is why Shallan's point of view is number 3 for me. My second favorite point of view in the Stormlight Archive is going to be Kaladin from The Way of Kings. Now, this is a very close second to first for me personally. This is what really drew me into the book, was Kaladin's backstory, coming from the small village, his story of getting into the army and then eventually being enslaved. It's an amazing story that just grips you and pulls you into this, and this is why Kaladin's story for me is the number 2 point of view. Which leaves number 1 as Dalinar in Oathbrer. You see the backstory with how the Alethi actually rose up in power, and seeing the rise of Gavilar, seeing Dalinar and his descent into embracing the rage and the fury of the Alethi and the passion, and then ultimately his actions that lead to him needing to have memories removed and all that, and just seeing who the Blackthorn was and why he was so feared, and seeing how far Dalinar has come. I feel like Dalinar's point of views is what makes Oathbringer work so well, and is the culmination of this style of writing during the Stormlight Archive. So, do you agree with me or not? Let me know in the comments. See you later.